the former Longhorn quarterback played 4 seasons at Texas where he threw for 94 touchdowns, passing Patrick Mahomes for 7th most in Big 12 history. This year, he was selected 218th overall, making him the first Texas quarterback taken since Colt McCoy back in 2010. He's one of 2 quarterbacks on the Colts roster who haven't taken an NFL snap. In fact, only 2 have: Carson Wentz and Brett Hundley. All right, so worth noting that Reich also said Jacob Eason will start Sunday's preseason game against Carolina, but he will split first-team snaps with Sam Ehlinger in the joint practices versus the Panthers later this week. So we turn to Schefter for more on this. What can you tell us about this interesting move out of Indianapolis?
Well, Field, we're just about a week after Carson Wentz underwent foot surgery, and initially it was supposed to be Jacob Eason as the guy they were leaning on. But during the course of practices, Sam Ehlinger looked awfully good. In fact, he went 10 straight practices without throwing an interception. His first interception didn't come until Sunday. And so the more they saw of Sam Ehlinger, the more they liked him, to the point now where he closed out today's practice with the Colts starting offense. The beauty of this right now is that the Colts can allow the preseason and the games that occur in the preseason to decide which quarterback would be the one to start on opening day if Carson Wentz couldn't make it back from the foot surgery he had last week that initially was supposed to sideline him 5 to 12 weeks. Now, they feel pretty good about Carson Wentz right now, but they won't know more officially about his recovery until next week. But in the interim, Sam Ehlinger has moved into the conversation and into the competition for the Colts starting quarterback job on opening day if Wentz can't come back by then.
This is wild. I mean, I get it. I get the thinking, which Adam laid out really well there. You know, watching Sam Ehlinger in college, not the strongest arm, not like an incredible athlete, but he can scramble and he can point guard the offense. You know, he'll take care of the football, which to Adam's point, I think is what is appealing to the Colts compared to Jacob Eason, who has the bigger arm but takes more risks. You can see the vision for Indianapolis. Strong rushing attack, very good defense, don't turn it over, just have this dude point guard the offense. The problem, if you get to the regular season, is the Colts' schedule is a nightmare. I mean, their first 5 games, all 5 of them are against teams that had double-digit wins last season. That has only happened, Field, 2 other times in NFL history. So if this is just a 1-week situation until Wentz gets back, obviously there's still uncertainty about the timeline of his return. I can see why Indianapolis would be willing to ride with either Ehlinger or Eason, but beyond that, I'd be nervous if I was a Colts fan.
Yeah, and let's not make light of what, Frank Reich is doing here, because I look at it as, look at what I do and not necessarily what I say. The fact that, Ehlinger is taking reps at this point, at this juncture in preseason is very telling. And I don't think that's good news for Jacob Eason with that type of move, with Ehlinger getting the reps on the first team. And I just look at, just piggybacking off of what Mina's talking about, you look at this Colts team. It has one of the best rosters in the National Football League. Great offensive line, good rushing attack, defense, got weapons on the outside. At the end of the day, I think Frank Reich is starting to assess the situation, saying, look, who's going to give us the best chance to manage the situation until Carson Wentz comes back? Because that is a brutal early schedule. And I think that's why the move is a little telling right now, what we're seeing with those alternating of the first reps.
Well, we know Frank Reich is accustomed to making some unsuspected starts in a pinch during his own playing career. And all of a sudden, we may have an unexpected start for Sam Ehlinger to begin the season.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.